MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Davey Garcia will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding in is Jerome Driscoll. And we are set for baseball here this evening. No balls and one strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Line, that's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The second baseman, DJ.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scoring a base hit, and I'm sure it was. And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Soto, the runner at third. LeMahieu is at second with nobody out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit back up the middle. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Andrew Benintendi. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 on the ground near home. And there's out number 2.
Batting
Striding
fifth,
forward now
the
is the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber.
Runner in scoring position with Cigar.
Torres.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul. Strike one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology
Batting
more than confirms it.
the right fielder,
111 miles an
Aaron.
hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Batting it, the third baseman, Drew.
At the plate, Drew Ward. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next up for the Red Sox, Aaron Hicks, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Out in front of it, strike
Sanchez.
1. The 0-1 on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now back, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's running. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
In there, a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits,
11.
and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Chad De La Guerra. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Wong, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Jerome Driscoll, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Andrew Benintendi.
The first baseman, Andrew.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out. Plate now is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He singled in his first AB. Left side. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's flared down the right field line. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Or even
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
One out, bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. And now the first pitch. Miguel Sano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that in. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Up next, Juan Soto. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. To second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Last time through was a base hit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Martinez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
The first baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Eflin will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now to bat, Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Benintendi is off at first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. This one's down to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Connor Wong. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
Now batting.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Jerome Driscoll is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he misses there. 1 and 2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The center fielder, Giancarlo.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now the Red Sox skipper is up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Garrett Richards takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Garrett.
So now to the plate, Drew Ward. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Yanks. 7th inning ready to roll. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. The high fastball is in there.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Rafael Devers stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Stanton on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Up
Next to hit, J.D. Martinez. Bases empty and 2 gone following a sacrifice fly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame in the end. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
Swinging a soft liner. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Next, here is Xander Bogaerts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Benintendi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Looking up is Hicks. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Left center, base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Up next.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, his 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Drew Ward. He swings and grounds it to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Really nice play on the slow roller. Just gets it there on time to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Next to stand in is Connor Wong. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. Into the box, Jerome Driscoll. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. LeMahieu's got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. And now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He grounded out last time up. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. He gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here now is Juan Soto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. One away. Next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter, number 11.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So now into the box is Andrew Benintendi. His prior history versus this arm, he's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Line toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Matt Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Scooped up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. Now to the plate, here is Alex Verdugo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Called strike 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Corey Seager. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Judge is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Davy Garcia gets the W on the mound, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.